All right, so I am live. Should be live on Facebook and on YouTube. Let's see if we have anyone on just yet. Okay, no one on just yet. We'll wait for a minute to let some people come in. So today we're going to be talking about the new parole program that the Biden administration has announced last month in June. All right, I see one person on. Come on in, guys. We're talking about the Biden administration's new parole program for spouses of U.S. citizens, or undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens. Gonna give you guys a minute. I want to see if I can also get onto. I want to see if I could also get onto maybe Instagram or let's see if we can get onto TikTok. I'm sorry, I did not put up an announcement before. So I will maybe do that the next time. Well, let's see if anybody else comes on. It's been a lot going on in immigration, so. And it's an election year, so we'll see how this all goes. All right, guys, I'm gonna give it another couple minutes. Let me see if I can get onto TikTok. All right, we have a couple people on. Hey, y'all, welcome. Come on in. I believe we have comments enabled. So if you want to ask questions, you should be able to drop them somewhere. Hopefully I'll find them. And then we can answer some questions as well. We're going to just give a couple more minutes. See if anybody else joins. And I hope you guys are having a great Thursday evening. Wherever you are. All right, if you guys can post in the comments, drop a post. I just want to make sure that I can see it. So if you are asking questions, I can respond to your questions. And let me see if I could just hit this live button on TikTok and get going. Okay, so TikTok wants me to add a topic. Let's see. Don't go live on TikTok very often, so. All right, so we should be live on TikTok now. Okay, perfect. So we should be on YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. All right, so let's get started. So today I want to talk about the Biden administration's new parole in place program for spouses of US citizens who entered the US illegally and are currently undocumented. So this was a program, if you're joining on TikTok, we're talking about the Biden administration's new parole in place program. This is a new program that was announced on June 18th, so last month, and it only extends to those people who are spouses of US citizens who came in to the US illegally. Some of the other requirements we'll talk about as well, and those include being in the US for the last 10 years. So you would have had to been here in the US for the last 10 years as of June 17th. You would also have to have been married to a US citizen as of that same date, as of June 17th, 2024. All right. Some of the other requirements include that you have to have or you cannot have a criminal background or a criminal history. Certain crimes will certainly put you outside of that requirement, the requirements for this program. If you're joining, I see a lot of people on TikTok. Thanks for joining. So we are talking, or I'm talking today about the Biden administration's parole in place program for spouses of US citizens. And we're just talking about the requirements because people have been asking a lot of questions about it. One of the things that I want to make clear is that this program, it hasn't been opened up just yet. It actually will be opened. They just came out yesterday with that date in August, on August 19th, it will open up. So just a heads up, if you see anyone who is calling for people to apply at this point in time, there is no USCIS is not accepting applications right now. So look out for fraudsters, right? Look out for people who might be trying to perpetrate fraud. So the program is not open. However, it will be opened on August 19th. So get ready. You can start putting your documents together to show or to prove some of the requirements for this program. One of the other things that is really great about this program is that for these spouses, if you do have kids, your kids may also qualify under this program. Why is this like a big deal? It's a really big deal because historically, if you entered the US and you entered illegally, you did not see an immigration officer when you entered the US, and then you married a US citizen, you would actually have to leave the US and go back to your home country in order to become a green card holder or to get your green card. a lot of people are really hesitant to leave. They're the process. It really is a fairly um, normal process to get a waiver. That's what you have to do. You'd have to get a waiver so you can leave the US and then you come back in legally. But a lot of people are hesitant to do that, and understandably so. A lot of people are hesitant because they're afraid that they won't be able to come back into the US once they actually leave. And, understandably. But most of the time, they've done right. There's no issue with it. But this eliminates that entire need to even leave the US and come back. For people who enter the US legally, they can adjust their status if they are married to a US citizen. Um, that was not available for people who did not enter legally. So that's like a good difference to know between people who entered the US legally on some sort of visa, or they were maybe paroled or admitted, and people who did not enter the US legally and maybe came through the border. That's one really big difference. People who enter legally, you married to a US citizen, even though you may overstay your visa, you can still adjust your status. For people who did not enter legally, they had to go through that process where they leave and then they come back to the US in order to get their green cards. So that's just a little bit about the program. If you guys do have questions or comments, leave them below. I will be back giving you guys updates about the program. It's going to start on August 19th. Start date is August 19th. So if you qualify, or if you think you qualify for this program, you should definitely check it out. Feel free to give us a call at Little Law PA. Our number is on the bottom of your screen for those of you on Facebook and YouTube. For TikTok, it's 813-279-1140. And we'll be happy to schedule you for a consultation so that you can discuss your eligibility for this program. It's a really great program if you do qualify. And there are a lot of people out there who would actually benefit from this program. So like I said, if you don't follow us now, make sure you follow, like, share this. And I will be back to give you guys some more updates as we get updates coming down the pipeline with regards to this program. All right. So whenever you see this, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.